Hey guys, Richard here, e-bike reviews and adventures. Well, Toby and I survived all the rain we had the last couple of days and the wind. The wind is still kicking a little bit, you can see. So it didn't get as nearly as bad as what they originally predicted. Now down closer to the beach, which is about, 10 miles away or something, they had some much higher winds and some local flooding and stuff. But out here, our biggest gusts were probably 25 miles an hour or something, so nothing bad at all. But Toby is happy that the rain has stopped because he gets to be outside. Yeah, I forgot to take my flag down last night when all the worst of it came through, but it survived. So I'm in the garage again. Now that the rain has mostly stopped, look, the sun is trying to peek out over there. So if the sun continues to peek out, maybe I'll get a chance to get out and ride a little bit, although it's going to be real windy. I've been working in the garage this morning. I had to get out, bust out all this EcoFlow stuff and start getting familiar with it because the electrician comes tomorrow to install that panel over there. And wow, what an interesting setup this is. Look at this guy. This thing is massive. Just massive. This is a first look, okay? Can't do a full review, can't talk about this too much until January 9th. That's the official release date. But they gave us permission. Those of us that receive these can talk about it some and show a few small little things here or there, but we just can't get too in depth with it. But basically, yeah, this is going to be connected to the sub panel that'll be on the wall, which is connected to my main panel, which is connected to the house. And it's going to provide a lot of energy when the lights go out. I'm so excited about that. And neat thing about this is you can stack 5. This is the inverter. This is the main unit right here. And that's down here is the battery. You can stack 5 batteries underneath this thing for just massive, massive power for days and days and days. This system is strong enough to power the hot water heater. It is strong enough to power up to a 3-ton air conditioner. Here in Florida, most of our air conditioners are bigger than that. Mine is a 3.5 ton, so it will not work for my air conditioner. But it will work for the mini split AC that I have up there that powers the garage. So guess what? That's going to be connected. That way Mrs. Adventure and I can move into the garage here if we ever lose power for any significant amount of time and it's in the middle of summer. But it's going to get connected to the kitchen. So a lot of the kitchen stuff will be powered up. Wi-Fi, internet, bedroom, ceiling fans and things like that will be powered up so that when my neighbors lose electricity, I'll still have some electricity. Of course, then we'll probably start hearing the, "Hey, do you guys have electricity? Can we come in?" Yeah. Tough times are ahead of us, and when we get to that point, gonna have to be a little stealthy about it. But of course, all you guys know I have it. All right, what else is going on in the garage today? Oh, look, and here's a separate little dolly. Really nice little cart. Opens up, handle pulls out. That you can set all that on and then move it if you need to go mobile or something. Not that you want to, because I don't have all the specs, but that unit right there is like 150, 175 pounds. Massive. All right, look, sun is peeking out. That means here in just a short while, I'm going to bust this countertop out again and continue working on it. I didn't get very far. I mean, it's mostly assembled. I got to trim off the edges, which I started to do when my battery ran out on my saw. Yeah, I have a DeWalt battery operated saw. So I got to get that trimmed, got to get the other end trimmed, then I got to sand the whole thing. Now I'm a little concerned because the rain we had the last couple of days, wood like this doesn't like the rain too much, and it will soak up moisture, and when it soaks up moisture, things can start to warp. And I'm a little concerned because it looks like it may have twisted a little bit because I didn't have a chance to get it completed, didn't have a chance to get it stained, and then didn't get a chance to put the top coat, what they call the top coat, but it really gets coated everywhere, which is a polyacrylic type material, which helps protect it from the moisture. Yeah, so I don't know. I may run into some trouble with this. I hope not, though, because time is of the essence. This has got to get done, and tomorrow that's getting installed so I can get all this EcoFlow stuff in where it needs to be, and then this is going to go, the empty boxes go up into the attic along with all the other empty boxes I have from EcoFlow. Whew, still got to get that repaired. Man, let me give you an update on that. my neighbor Ron over here has had this landscaper do some work for him several times, and he recommended him. And I said, okay, I'll check him out. So I called the guy and asked him if he'd come out and meet with me. And so he showed up about a week later, and we met. We had a nice conversation, talked a lot about e-bikes, and then he said he'd get back with me, and he left. Yeah. Well, then I got a message from him and said he told me that he was going to come back out because he needed to take pictures. He needed to get measurements so that he could work on a plan for our landscaping. And I'm thinking, okay, you could have done that while you were here the first time, but whatever. Well, about 10, 12 days go by, maybe even 2 weeks. And I reached out to him and said, hey, dude, you haven't came back by. What's going on? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to be there Saturday. Sure enough, Saturday, bright and early, he shows up. That was in one of my videos, I think. We talked some more. He took his measurements. He left, been gone. 2 weeks. Haven't heard from him. Reached out to him yesterday and said, hey, man, I appreciate it, but I don't need your help anymore. I'm going to find someone else. And he says, okay, no problem. No apologies, no nothing. Just, okay, no problem. I don't even know if he had intentions in coming back, to give me an estimate or not. I don't know, but what a joke. I wasted a month of my time because he was highly recommended by Ron, and it just didn't work out. So last week I did contact this other guy, and so he came out within, I think it was like 2 days. Nice guy, had a nice conversation, explained to him everything that we needed to get done. He said, okay, I'll have a quote for you tonight. That was 5 days ago. Reached out to him yesterday too and said, hey, if you're not interested in this job, let me know because I need to keep looking for other people. And he said, no, man, sorry, it's been a really, really busy week, but I'll get you an estimate tomorrow. That's today. If I don't get the estimate today, move it on with someone else, because you know what? If people are going to treat you this way, what are they going to treat you like when they're already in the middle of a project? Is he going to complete the job? Is it going to take him 3 months to complete the job? I mean, it takes somebody for what I want done, 2 days max to come in here for a couple of guys to, knock out and do what I need to do. Probably get it all done in a day. So I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with that because, I hire folks. This is all something I could do myself. Okay, I could. Now with myself doing it, it'd probably take me at least a week. But you know what? I've budgeted for it. I'm going to let somebody else to do this because I've got a lot of projects going on, obviously, right? I've got a lot of things happening. And there's things that I don't like. Oh, I don't like yard work at all. Not even the least little bit. I'd rather let somebody else do it that enjoy doing that sort of thing while I spend my time doing things that I enjoy, like reviewing these great e-bikes for you guys. So, so much happening. Hey, you know what? But we got our Christmas decorations up 2 nights ago. I made a short little video about that. I don't know if it's going to get posted because I hasn't even had time to get it edited. But now I've got cords I'm tripping all over right here. But that's only for a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. Let's see what else is happening in the garage. So just trying to do a little cleanup while I'm waiting for things to dry out a little bit more. Make sure it's not going to come any more sprinkling rain. That sky is really clearing up fast. Those clouds are moving pretty quick too. Look how fast they're disappearing behind the trees there. I mean, they were just moving out of here. But what I don't know is if there's something over there on the horizon that's about to run in on me and bring some more rain. So that's my problem. I need to check the radar and see if we're done with it. The original forecast was that it was supposed to be done by early afternoon, and it's like 11:30, so I might wait a little longer. But that's got to get knocked out. Yeah. So Richard's got to stop yakking, get some other things knocked out as well. I think I'm going to try to make a quick video to install the cadence sensor that I received from Motor that needs to go on the M81. So I might try to knock that out while I wait. It's also 11:30, and Richard's getting a little hangry. So Toby and I probably need a little kibble before we move on to the next video.